AI holds the potential to envision the future, to imagine inventions that we, in our human limitations, cannot conceive. AI's role in contemporary art and design is multifaceted. It serves as a tool, a medium, and sometimes the artist itself. It can analyze vast amounts of visual data, learn from it, and generate new, unique creations. These creations extend beyond the realm of traditional art and design, venturing into the territory of future inventions. Historically, artists and designers have always pushed the boundaries of what's possible, using their work to imagine and shape the future. AI, with its ability to analyze and learn from vast amounts of data, is a natural ally in this endeavor. It can take inspiration from the past, understand the present, and project into the future. AI's ability to envision future inventions is not a mere hypothesis. It's a reality that's already taking shape. From AI-designed furniture that optimizes space usage to virtual reality environments created in the style of famous painters, AI is proving that it can be as creative and inventive as any human artist. As we delve deeper into the digital age, AI continues to blend the boundaries between technology and creativity. Its role in art and design is evolving and expanding, opening up new possibilities for artistic expression and invention. And as we'll see in the following scenes, the potential applications of AI in art and design are as diverse and exciting as the history of art itself. Art movements shape the way we view the world, and their influence extends to modern design. From the realism of the Renaissance to the dreamlike quality of Surrealism, these movements have left an indelible mark on our aesthetic sensibilities and continue to inspire designers today. The Renaissance, characterized by its emphasis on realism and perspective, gave birth to iconic works by artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. This movement has influenced modern design by encouraging a focus on proportion, symmetry, and a deep understanding of light and shadow. Impressionism, with its emphasis on capturing fleeting moments and the play of light, pioneered by artists like Monet and Renoir, has influenced design in its use of color and texture to evoke emotion. This movement has encouraged designers to consider the effects of light and the emotional impact of color in their work. Then came Surrealism, a movement that delved into the world of dreams and the subconscious. Artists like Salvador Dali and René Magritte created works that defied logic, and this has influenced modern design by encouraging creativity that pushes boundaries and challenges the norm. Abstract Expressionism, with its focus on spontaneous emotive expression, has also left a significant mark on contemporary design. This movement, led by artists like Jackson Pollock and Mark Rothko, has inspired designers to consider the emotional impact of their work and to value individual expression and creativity. Finally, the Bauhaus movement combined fine art with craftsmanship, emphasizing functionality and simplicity. This has greatly influenced modern design, especially in architecture and industrial design, where the principle form follows function is widely applied. Each of these movements has shaped our aesthetic sensibilities and influenced the way we design products, spaces, and experiences. Their principles, ideas, and aesthetics continue to inspire and guide designers around the world. But what happens when we introduce AI into the equation? As we enter a new era of AI-generated art and design, these historic art movements offer a rich source of inspiration for algorithms to learn from and reinterpret in innovative ways. These art movements continue to inspire contemporary designers, and now, AI. AI is a new form of artistic expression. An intriguing notion, isn't it? AI algorithms have now developed to the point where they can interpret and recreate famous art styles with remarkable accuracy. Imagine a Van Gogh painting, but not by Van Gogh himself. Instead, it's rendered by an AI, trained meticulously on the Dutch artist's oeuvre. These AI-generated pieces can mimic the brushstrokes, color palettes, and even the emotional intensity of the original artists. From Picasso's abstract forms to Dali's surreal landscapes, AI has demonstrated a unique ability to distill and replicate the essence of these iconic styles. But this raises an interesting question. Can we consider these AI-generated pieces authentic? This question of authenticity is layered and complex. On one hand, these AI replicas capture the aesthetic qualities of the original works. They mirror the visual language, the shapes, and the colors. But on the other hand, they lack one critical element that many argue is the soul of art: human experience. Art, after all, is a reflection of the artist's emotions, their worldview, their lived experiences. It's a form of self-expression, a dialogue between the artist and the viewer. Can an AI really participate in this dialogue? Can it understand the desperation in Van Gogh's Starry Night or the whimsical absurdity in Dali's The Persistence of Memory? The answer is nuanced. While AI may not share our human experiences, it brings something new to the table. A different form of creativity, one that is based on patterns, algorithms, and data. It's a creativity that transcends human bias and subjectivity, offering a fresh perspective on familiar styles. So, is AI-generated art authentic? Perhaps not in the traditional sense, but it certainly adds a new dimension to the artistic landscape, challenging our preconceived notions of what art can be. In the hands of AI, art transcends its traditional boundaries. It pushes us to question, to explore, and ultimately to redefine our understanding of creativity itself. Imagine a world where AI uses the language of art to conceptualize future technologies. A world where the brushstrokes of Vincent van Gogh inspire the design of a solar-powered city, or the bold colors of Picasso shape the interface of a new virtual reality system. Art has always been a vehicle for expressing vision and ideas, and now artificial intelligence is taking the wheel, using the rich visual language of historical art movements to envision the inventions of tomorrow. Take Surrealism, for instance. It's an art movement that sought to release the creative potential of the unconscious mind. In the hands of AI, Surrealism becomes a blueprint for designing virtual reality experiences that defy the norms of logic and physics, creating immersive worlds straight out of a Salvador Dali painting. Or consider abstract expressionism, a style defined by its focus on spontaneous emotional expression. What if AI could interpret this artistic style to conceptualize space travel? Imagine a spacecraft designed in the spirit of Jackson Pollock's drip paintings, where the journey through the cosmos becomes a profound expression of human emotion and discovery. Then there's the Renaissance, a time of great intellectual and artistic innovation. Envision AI using the principles of this period to design future technologies, integrating art, science, and technology in the spirit of Leonardo da Vinci. These are not mere flights of fancy. With machine learning algorithms, AI can analyze and learn from thousands of artworks, understanding the essence of each art movement. It can then apply those insights to design future technologies, infusing them with the aesthetics and philosophies of these historical art styles. The result? Inventions that are not just functional, but also beautiful, meaningful, and deeply rooted in our shared cultural heritage. It's a vision of the future where technology and art are intertwined, where AI doesn't just build our world, but also envisions it. With AI, the future of invention is a beautiful canvas, and we're just beginning to paint. The marriage of AI and art is a complex dance of technology and creativity. This dance is choreographed through a process known as machine learning. Here, AI algorithms are trained on vast databases of art, learning to recognize patterns, styles, and techniques from thousands of works across history. These algorithms can then generate new images, reflecting the styles they've learned, but also offering fresh, unexpected interpretations. But how does this work in practice? Imagine we're teaching an AI to paint like Van Gogh. We'd feed the AI hundreds, even thousands of Van Gogh's paintings. The AI studies these works, breaking them down into their most basic elements, analyzing color palettes, brush strokes, and composition patterns. Once it's learned these elements, it can then apply them in new, creative ways, generating art that echoes Van Gogh's style, but is uniquely its own. However, it's important to remember that AI isn't a solitary artist. It's a tool, a partner in the creative process. Human artists and designers play a crucial role in guiding AI, curating the works it learns from, setting its parameters, and refining its output. They're the ones who decide whether the AI will study the swirling skies of Van Gogh, the cubist landscapes of Picasso, or the dreamlike surrealism of Dali. These artists are not just coding technicians, they're visionaries, using AI as a brush to paint their ideas on the canvas of the future. They're the ones who can ask, what would a smartphone look like if it were designed by Monet? Or, how would Dali envision a virtual reality headset? And then, they can use AI to bring these visions to life. In this dance, AI and artists move together, shaping the future of art and design. Their partnership is not about replacing human creativity, but enhancing it, opening up new possibilities for imagination and innovation. As we step into the future, we're not just spectators, but participants in this dance, witnessing firsthand the beautiful fusion of technology and artistry. As AI takes a more prominent role in art and design, we must consider the ethical implications. There's no denying the allure of AI's potential in crafting intricate pieces that mimic, and sometimes even surpass, human creativity. Yet, these advancements bring forth a myriad of ethical conundrums that we must grapple with. One of the most pressing issues is the question of originality. If an AI model is trained on Van Gogh's Starry Night and then generates an image that is remarkably similar, can we really call this new piece original? Or is it simply a sophisticated form of imitation? The line between inspiration and replication becomes blurred in the world of AI-generated art. Closely tied to the issue of originality is the matter of copyright. Who owns the rights to an AI-generated piece of art? Is it the creators of the AI model, the individuals who trained the model, or the AI itself? As of yet, there are no clear-cut answers. Yet perhaps the most contentious debate is around the role of the artist. Traditionally, art has been a deeply human endeavor, a reflection of our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. With AI stepping into the artist's shoes, some fear we may be losing that human touch. However, others argue that AI can act as a tool, a new medium for artists to express their creativity. And what about the ethical implications of AI-designed inventions? If an AI generates a design for a revolutionary new product, who owns this idea? Is it the creators of the AI model, or the AI itself? This question becomes even more complex when we consider that AI models often learn from data that is publicly available, effectively standing on the shoulders of countless unknown contributors. As we embrace AI in art and design, we must also navigate the complex ethical landscape. It's a brave new world, filled with both exciting possibilities and challenging questions. As we continue to explore the intersection of AI and art, we must strive to balance innovation with integrity, ensuring that our technological advancements are guided by our ethical principles. The museums of the future will not be static. They will be dynamic, interactive, and immersive. As we stride further into the 21st century, we're beginning to see how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the way we experience art, transforming our visits to museums and galleries into something extraordinary. Imagine stepping into a gallery where the artwork changes in real time, influenced by your actions, your emotions, even your heartbeat. This isn't a far-off fantasy. It's the emerging reality of interactive art installations, where AI and viewer collaboration converge to create a living, breathing art experience. In these installations, AI doesn't merely recreate the past, it actively engages with the present, using advanced algorithms to interpret and respond to viewer input. This could be anything from movement and gestures to facial expressions and heart rate. The result is art that evolves, art that has a life of its own, art that creates a unique dialogue with each viewer. This level of interactivity doesn't just revolutionize the art itself, it reshapes our entire museum experience. Instead of passive observers, we become active participants, integral parts of the artistic process. We're no longer just looking at art, we're living it, breathing it, influencing it. And every visit becomes a unique journey, as individual as we are. In these future museums, AI becomes a bridge between the viewer and the artwork, fostering a deeper level of engagement and understanding. It enhances our ability to connect with art on a personal level, to see it through our own unique lens, to engage with it in ways we've never thought possible. But it's not just about creating a more immersive experience. It's also about accessibility. With AI, art becomes more democratic. It becomes something everyone can engage with, regardless of their artistic knowledge or skills. It breaks down barriers and opens doors, sparking curiosity and fostering a deeper appreciation for art in all its forms. In the future, every museum visit will be a unique journey, shaped by AI and viewer interaction. So, step into the future, where art is alive and ever-changing, where every visit is a new adventure, and where you are an integral part of the artistic process. AI challenges our traditional definitions of creativity and invention. As we delve deeper into this digital era, we realize that creativity is not just about human expression anymore. It's also a language that artificial intelligence is learning to speak. Artificial intelligence is not only mimicking our artistic styles, but is also contributing its own interpretations, expanding our understanding of creativity. Imagine a world where everyone, regardless of their background, has access to the tools to create art. A world where artificial intelligence serves as a design partner, amplifying human creativity and making art and design more accessible to diverse creators. This is the potential of AI in the realm of creativity. In this potential future, we are not replaced, but enhanced. Our ideas are not stolen but amplified. Our creativity is not diminished but expanded. As we step into the future, we discover that creativity is not just human, it's also artificial.